this video we'll learn how to create a corridor with a median. We have our alignment set out here. This is our alignment. We also have our profile over here. So I'll go ahead and create the assembly. To create the assembly, I go to the Home tab and I go here to Assembly, Create Assembly. I name it Assembly with Median. And then for type, it's a divided ground type. The assembly style, we leave it a basic course style to all codes, and we click OK. And we are prompted to specify assembly baseline location. We'll just place it down here. That's our assembly baseline. And now I want to pick an assembly that allows for creation of a median. So I come here to the tool palette and I go to lanes and I pick this sub-assembly. So I can right click to see more about the assembly. I right click and go to help. And within help, I can get more information about the median. And it's showing on the inside, it can also attach to a median. So median edge is here, attachment point is here. So median edge, as you can see, this allows for creation of lanes which vary in width. For example, you can have a median that is shaped like this. So this is the median here, and the lane changes in width. So I pick this, and the properties palette shows up. Let me dock it on the right side here. So let me pick it again. So the lane width, pick a standard 3.5. It's on the right. I'm okay with this cross slope. So I just pick here. I place it there. So these thicknesses are quite thick. Let me escape. Pick this parameters and change the parameters. So here I can change to 0.05, 0.05, 0.15, 0.225. So I'll borrow the shoulder and the other drainage sub-assembly from this other assembly here. So I pick both of these and I copy on the contextual tab and I place them on our new assembly. There is our assembly. Some parameters seem to be different, so let's see. So we can change this to 0.05 as well. And it's now flush. So once we've created this right side of the assembly, we can right click, we can click it, and we mirror to the other side so that it forms a complete cross section. So now I will do an offset of this alignment. I'll do offsets on the left and on the right to represent the median. So let me do so. So for me to create offset alignments, I click on the alignment and the contextual tab of the alignments of the alignment shows up there. There's offset alignment there under the launchpad panel. I click on offset alignments, and here it will be named after. They will be named after the parent alignment. The parent alignment being alignment 3, and incremental offsets, I want them to be 1 meter apart. And then I create the profiles for the offset alignments and at a cross slope of 2, which is what our lane cross slope was. So I click OK once that's done. And there we have our offset alignments, one on the left and one on the right. So I want to create a corridor. Let me create a corridor. I create the corridor, click on corridor up there at the create design panel, and I can leave the name at default, and I select the baseline type as alignment and profile. So here we have the alignment, element 3, that's okay. So the profile is the design profile. And then the assembly is the assembly with median. Then the target surface is the EG surface. And once everything is set up, we click OK. And our assembly is created. So we rebuild the assembly and we get to see the assembly has been created. So now I want to create this space for the median. I want to create this space for the median. So what do? I target this lane onto this offset alignment. I also target this lane onto this offset alignment so that we create a space in between here. So I select the corridor again. I right click, go to corridor properties, head to the parameters tab. And here under the parameters tab, I want to set the targets of the lanes. So this tapered lane with target, then median edge alignment. So I want to target that an alignment there. So this is the lane on the right side, as we can see. This is the lane on the right side. It's called lane from tapered medians. This is the lane on the right side. So we want to select our offset alignments as the targets. So here I come and pick the alignment here, and I click OK. I also target the left lane to the left offset alignment. So median edge alignment, I pick that, and I pick here the left offset alignment. And if you're not sure about it, you just click here and you come and pick it here from the drawing, and you click OK. So that is set up. I click OK. I'm prompted to rebuild the alignment, and I rebuild the alignment, the corridor I mean. And if you pick on the corridor right now, go to Object Viewer, let me change that style to realistic. You'll see there's a space for the median. There's a space for the median. So let's now create an assembly for the median. So I go back again and click on assembly. Click on create assembly. So this one I just call it median. Assembly type. Once that is set up, I click OK, and I select a point where to drop the baseline. For this baseline, I want to put a curb. So let me look for a curb here. Let me pick this curb. So this curb, I want to put it on there. I want to insert it on the left side. So I wanted it on the left. Let me escape and put it on the left. So I place it here. And then I add an offset alignment. And here I place another curb, but this time on the right of this offset alignment. And now I want to look for a median to place here. So go to medians, and I look for this median here, median raised with crown. So the parameters, I leave them at default, and that median is created. So for this median to be attached to this curb, we need to place a marked point. We need to place a marked point at this curb and rename it. So I go to the basic subassembly. So here at the basic or generic, let me look for the generic subassemblies. So here at the generic subassemblies, there's a marked point. And I place it here. And we can rename the marked point and now on this other side, for this to recognize, for this assembly median to recognize that marked point, we need to also rename these two to the same. So now I need to add a baseline to this assembly. I right click and I go to corridor properties and I add a baseline. So it's an alignment and profile baseline. So the alignment right now, I'll choose the right alignment. And the profile will be the profile that was created with the offset alignment. Click OK. And now I add a region. The assembly will be median. So if I expand this, you can see the median. And if I also expand this, I can set the offset. So the offset is also an alignment, and it will be the left alignment now. And the vertical profile will be the left profile. I apply that and I rebuild the corridor. And now we can see. Now let's rebuild the corridor. Now you can see there's a median somewhere. So let's select the corridor. Corridor properties. Select the corridor. Go to object viewer to view corridor. There you go. You have your lanes. You have your drainage area. You have your median area.